Hi everyone, I'm Yodayun and this is The Outer Worlds. I wanted to make a video about 5 things I wish I knew when I started the game. There's no spoilers besides maybe a little bit of companions that you're gonna see. I'm on my ship right now, so you can get to see a beautiful planet view. But besides that, there's no major story spoilers or anything like that. First things first is something that we can watch over right here and right now. Skills are set up by groups. They are like grouped together. When you level up a skill, you cannot specialize in any different skills until one of the group has reached 50. So when you level up first, you have to level up the whole group until one of them has reached 50, and then you can specialize. For example, lie, I specialized it once a dialogue was at least at level 50 for one of these skills, and then I specialized into lying. So what it means is that when you level up, you're gonna not specialize right away, but be good in certain numbers of things. I wanted to be a pathological liar in this character, but actually pretty good at intimidating and persuading in consequences, because I had to level up the whole dialogue thing. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, companions have skills too, and they have an ability. So they level up with you, they are their skill level. They have an ability that you can use only if you get to leadership, and get 20 in inspiration, which it is not my case right now. So I never use companions' abilities. And this is important to know because you have a lot of perks that are related to companions' abilities. For example, this one, Rolling Thunder, companion ability cooldown for each of your kills. I didn't pick any of those because I don't get inspiration 20, so I'm not using skills, companion skills. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, we have kind of 4 weapon types and 3 armor types, and only 2 armor slots. So the thing about this game is it's not a looter shooter like Borderlands. You don't have many named armors or weapons. You have a few of them. You have the science weapons, which is different, and we're going to cover into another video. But except from these little exception things, you have main types of weapons. For example, this guy is a hunting rifle. He's the ultra version, which is kind of the Mark III or the level 3 thing. And before that, you have a hunting rifle Mark II, I think, and then the ultra, depending on your level. But the thing is about this game is that you don't need to hold off until you find a better weapon. You can buy new types, or you can find new types, and the way you improve your power is by improving your weapons that you have, the weapons that you already have, okay? And the way you do that is using the workbench, which is super, upper, everything important. So to improve your power, don't loot for guns. Actually, loot for mods, sell everything that you don't need, break down a few of them to get armor and weapons parts to repair them, and then add mods to your guns and tinker them. Tinkering is really expensive when you get into tinkering a lot your weapons, but it is a drastic improvement of your DPS. This is the best way to get more damage on your rifles and weapons and everything. The best. There's no questions around here about this thing, about this fact. For example, this, I think I have a assault rifle. Yeah, you see that that's a Mark II and that's an Ultra. So they are a class. They're different by a class already, but it's also all the tinkering. This weapon is level 28, and this one is level 18. 10 levels. Okay. So the thing is, you want to level up your weapons with you. I'm level 23 right now, and this weapon is 28, which is the limit. You cannot tinker your weapons up to up after. I'm level 23 right now, and this weapon is 28. So the thing is, you cannot level up a weapon higher than 5 levels above the one that you have. What is the flaming thing? Oh, that's Sam. Just Sam coming down. Fine. So yeah, improve your DPS by just tinkering your weapons the most you can. Same with armor. Armor, you don't need to care too much about keeping them or upgrading them with new types. Actually, pick one that is suitable for you, that has a skill. You see that there is like the tech skills +5, that has a skill and the type that you want. Just keep in mind that heavy weapons are gonna decrease your stealth, like any other roleplay games, basically, any good roleplay games. But pick an armor that you feel good about. Attach mods. Don't care about replacing it with a better or a legendary one. I haven't encountered legendary armor right now. I get a few named ones like as quest rewards, but that's it. And finally, so spend your money. This is really important. Spend your money, tinker your weapons and armor. This is the best way to improve your gear. That was tip number 4. Tip number 5, it's worth 3 and 4 actually. Tip number 5, you can go through the game almost entirely without using combat if you don't want to. There are all the main quests, choices, dialogues. You can intimidate, bribe, lie, persuade, make choices, and using stealth as well if you want to clean some factories, some quest locations without killing everyone. The only exceptions are wildlife that will always be aggro to you, and marauders. But you can go around, sneak, you can find ways to eliminate them without actually really go into fighting. And you can only level up with quests if you want to. So you can definitely do a whole run without killing anyone. That was basically it, the 5 tips that I had in mind. So thank you for watching. Let me know if it helped you, and good luck and seeing you on the colony. Thank you guys. Cheers.